Do you need help choosing a lawyer on your trucking accident case? Stay tuned.
Welcome to the YouTube channel of Michael J. Swanson. Michael is the author of How David Beats Goliath and is the CEO of Advocate Capital. And now, here's Michael.
You or a loved one may have been injured in an accident involving a commercial truck, and if you are wondering how to choose the right lawyer for your case, we are bringing some information here to help you with that today, and I've invited Matthew Wright to join us today in the studio. Matt, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me.
So the reason you're here on this topic, this important topic, is because I know that you're an expert. You speak all around the country about trucking accidents. You're on several panels, etc. But I also know that you prosecute cases very successfully on behalf of your clients. So if someone's watching and they need to select the right lawyer for their case, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Well, Mike, trucking accidents are a lot different than, say, an automobile accident or a general personal injury claim. And one of the things that sets it apart is that there are so many regulations that apply to trucking companies, and the technology is changing so rapidly that you got to stay on top of the field. And so there's now a certification through the National Board of Trial Advocacy. I think there are fewer than 20 certified truck accident lawyers in the country right now. Wow. And I was one of the first 10 to become certified in that. But my recommendation, when anyone that's actually looking for a truck accident lawyer, they've suffered an injury from a truck accident or one of their family members has, make sure that the person you hire understands the difference between truck accident litigation and an automobile crash, because if you don't get a lot of the evidence early on in the case, like what they call the GPS data, the electronic control module, and a lot of the data that's available through the third-party vendors, that's going to be gone after several months. They destroy it. And so a good lawyer is going to get their request for preservation out, maybe and get a court order, and that's going to dramatically increase the value of what you can recover in your case by having that evidence.
Wow, so there are probably, what, 50,000 car wreck lawyers in the country, but only 20 or so that are certified by NBTA to do trucking cases.
Yeah, and it's a new certification that comes out, and what they do is they look into the background of the applicant. They have to pass a 6-hour written exam.
6 hours?
6 hours, and then they also look to the background and competency as far as checking from judges' opinions. They have to write a recommendation, and also from other lawyers in the field. And you have to have a certain level of exhibited experience in trucking cases. So this is a new certification. I'm sure there will be others that are certified further down the road. In fact, I'm hosting one of the exams at my office through the National Board of Trial Advocacy in September. And hopefully there'll be a lot of my peers that take it and will pass, but it is a designation that say, hey, if you have any doubts about whether your lawyer knows what you're doing, this is objective evidence that he or she does.
Great. Well, if someone had a question about that certification or about a trucking case in general, how would they reach you?
You can go to my website, which is truckinjurylaw.us, and wrightlawplc.com. Our office number is 615-455-3588, and my personal cell phone is 615-812-1351. Call any of those numbers.
Great. Well, we'll put those links and the phone numbers below the video when we post it to social media. So thanks so much for joining us, Matt.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for watching. Send your questions or comments to Michael at mike@howdavidbeatsgoliath.com.